Hello, this is going to be a new moon in Taurus reading. We're going to just dive right into it. I've been meditating on this energy, feeling the energy run up and down my spine, tapping into that higher frequency. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I went ahead and did a little bit of Reiki on it. So let's see what spirit animals want to come in to help guide us through this new moon in Taurus energy. A very fertile energy to plant new seeds. Oops. Let's see what fell on the floor. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. Number 63. So this reminds us that regardless of the outcome of any experiences we might have had these last few weeks during the crazy astrological weather, is that we consume from it the energy that we need to nourish us, even if things fall apart and die. You still get nourishment from the situation that is done and over with. You still learn something from the situation, is what I'm trying to spit out. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So yeah, it's like not worrying about if things didn't go your way, they went exactly how they were supposed to go. Nothing is wasted here. Let's get another spirit animal, please. Ooh. Okay, we have two and then one that fell on the floor. Oh, I love it. And then their turtle spirit animal. Slow and steady wins the race at the bottom of the deck. And then, okay, so we have owl spirit. You see clearly now. Yes, it's after having to endure this crazy astrological weather, things are finally starting to clear up. You're finally coming out of this dazed and confused energy to be able to see things for what they really are. Badger spirit, be fearless and bold. Yes, look at the yellow flowers and the feathers. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number 4, it's that foundation. Yes, you're becoming more in tune with yourself. And when we're in tune with ourselves and our needs, we are fearlessly able to go after what we want. We're fearlessly able to say no to what it is that we don't want. We are bold with our words because we understand where they're rooted in. We're not saying no out of fear of displeasing another person. We're saying no out of protecting our own inner peace. And lizard spirit was what fell on the floor. Dream the world into being. And that's exactly what we're doing with this energy. Is we are, let me move this stuff, make some space. We are finally able to make decisions that allow us to co-create with the future that we want to. We're not just following somebody else's lead. No, we are doing our own thing. And these numbers keep calling my attention. 6 and 3. So we break it down with 333. Then we have 43. Then we have another 4. So lots of 4s and 3s. Then of course number 38 we have 344. So lots of 3s and 4s. So you're working closely with spirit to co-create a new foundation, to strengthen that foundation. Number 4 is the foundation. And of course 62 over here, turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins a race. Don't expect anything to happen overnight. You're still making progress. Every time you go outside to water those plants. Every time you make a decision to be to choose something that's more aligned for you, you are taking a step in the right direction. Let me see if I can line these up here. I kind of can, I kind of can't. Well, let's see. Let me make a little bit more room here. Yeah, we can kind of see that. Let's bring it in closer. What am I doing here? There we go. And where am I going to put the lizard sphere? I'll put it there. Gorgeous, darling, gorgeous. And we'll move this candle over here. Doesn't need to be on camera. Sorry, doing all these things. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. And, ooh, the Lightworker Oracle deck is calling my attention right now. That's this guy right here. This was actually my first Oracle deck. It has some really good, deep messages. Do a little bit of Reiki on this as we ask Spirit to bring forth the highest messages for our highest good. What do we need to know during this new moon in Taurus energy? One more shuffle. Thank you. Oh goodness, look how this landed. That is gorgeous. And then again, trust in the plan. We had that on the last Oracle deck. I love that. Orbs of light. Orbs of light. You are surrounded. You are just surrounded by loving, supporting energy right now. Spirit wants you to know that you are just so loved and supported, and they are so proud of you. They're just cheering you on, and I'm getting so emotional thinking about it. Trust in the plan. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep showing up as your authentic self. You are never alone. You are never alone. You have so many spirit guides that love you. Maybe not even in spirit. Maybe you have many guides in this 3D form. Even if it, the hummingbird that you see every day, and when you go outside, or the ravens, or the bees, or the flowers, or maybe a family member, maybe a friend, maybe a coworker, maybe a classmate. Whoever you have in your vicinity, you are protected. You have nothing to worry about. You are so loved. You are so loved. You are so loved and protected. What else do I want to pull? Yeah. Let's get the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Yes, we're going to just do all oracles right now to get a layer. Okay, Spirit's asking me to read from the book to get more clarification on the orbs of light. Your spiritual worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thought. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to a question and guidance to increase your happiness. It is possible to pray without realizing it. The universe is lovingly listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you intentionally speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call the light into your life. It works, often quite rapidly. However, sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so. Worrying about an issue or pondering a question are ways this happens. There are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you. These orbs contain information and energies that help answer questions and worries through the intelligence and love of a higher spiritual world. That information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, or a color or symbol that unlocks awareness in a deeper recess of your mind and body. Orbs are always around us, but appear in more concentrated form, both in quantity and quality, in certain places and at certain times, including when your energy is in a particular soft and receptive high frequency state. Orbs naturally gravitate towards high energy. This doesn't mean you don't have to be on the go constantly. Higher energy can be created when you are very still by raising your frequency to a higher vibrational state. You can do this by regularly meditating on love and healing. You can place yourself in a state that is most attractive to orbs of light by relaxing, opening your heart, and feeling good. You are almost most likely to perceive them around you in this state, which can be fun and beautiful experience. Orbs are often only seen in photographs where they appear as soft balls of light. If they are enhanced and magnified, patterns and symbols and faces can sometimes be seen within them. This is part of the loving genius of the spiritual world, the way that light can reach the earth in form, helping to raise frequency from fear to love. Being in nature and doing some invocations to unconditional love creates an energy that is very attractive to orbs. So is group work based in love, such as meditating together to clear a sacred space in nature, then dancing and praying together in that space with joyful devotion to love. This attracts high-level guidance because a group can be a container powerful enough to generate and hold the higher frequencies of love. This can also happen for individuals, but group energy can be a powerful and effective way to attract a great downpour of spiritual grace. Clearing the energy of your home and calling in higher guidance to bless you and your home each day, perhaps with the invocation below, will also create a space in which orbs of light can more easily visit you, bringing their uplifting energy and healing light. To access the information of these orbs of light, be open to seeing them more clearly. Seeing more clearly, Owl Spirit. Whether directly with your own energetic vision through clairvoyance or through photographs or other means, you can use the invocation below. I call upon the unconditionally loving orbs of light. Please bring me information, healing, energy, and joy as I open my heart to the loving presence of the higher spiritual worlds here and now. I ask to see, feel, and know the loving intelligence of orbs of light in ways that are relaxing, encouraging, joyful, and kind. I ask for the orbs of light to bring peace and blessings to this space, to consecrate it as sacred and to protect it so that only energies of light, love, and higher consciousness may enter. May the unconditionally loving orbs of light bless all those who can benefit from their presence through divine love and my own free will. So be it. Wow, that is beautiful. I have to share this experience I had today. I went to a psychic development class, and as a group, we meditated together, and I felt this overwhelming sense of love and support. And all these spiritual guides came to me in different in different forms, and it was just so beautiful how loving it felt. And right now I'm burning a copal incense. You can't see it from here, but it's adding to the message of consecrating your sacred space and keeping that frequency high. And the way we got there was through meditating, through clearing our energetic chakras, and grounding down into Mother Earth, to collecting that nourishing energy, and then bringing that nourishing energy up through all of our chakras and bringing it into our crown chakra and taking it higher and allowing our egoic self to take a seat for a second. And I hugged her before I allowed her to take a seat to rest, to show her that I will be back. But right now, I want to go and play and explore with the spirit realm and collect messages of love. And let's see what Keeper of the Light would like to come through. Oh, two came through. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Yes, it's connecting to like-minded people. And then this fell on the floor. Bridget, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have power. See, this goes hand in hand with the Badger spirit of being fearless and bold, and faith, having faith. Freya is at the bottom. Phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Yes, this goes hand in hand with Vulture Spirit. What once died is able to nourish another. You're seeing clearly now why things couldn't go on the way they have been. And I think it's time to bring in a little bit of tarot. What tarot deck am I to use? Oh, yes. I forget what this is called because I don't have I think it's the Gilded Tarot. This is what the deck looks like. I absolutely love this deck. Let me do a little bit of Reiki on there to really connect to this deck and bring forth messages that Spirit would like us to hear for our highest good. What do we need to hear for this new moon in Taurus? Clarify this energy, this beautiful, wonderful energy that we have before us, surrounding us with so much love and support. Give us advice on how to move forward with this energy, how to really cherish this energy, harness this wonderful energy to move forth in that fearless and bold state that allows us to co-create with Spirit and our guides. Move towards happiness is what I'm getting. Do things that bring you joy. Even the little things. For all my coffee lovers out there, that ritual of making coffee, I like to put cinnamon on top, and that is what brings me joy. Ooh, wow. Okay, that was a lot. Let's, and look, I hope the camera caught it. All of these cards fell, and the only one that fell upright is in the center. Look at how these fell. Man, I wish I could just keep it right there. I'll have to figure that out sometime. But not right now. So nothing flipped over except for the Seven of Swords. And then the Seven of Swords was reversed. So it's like deceptions are coming to the surface. It could be our own deceptions. It could be how we were lying to ourselves. We were trying to be strategic, but it's not about being strategic. It's about being truthful and honest about your wants and needs. That's what I'm getting here. What have you been lying to yourself about? Saying that you don't want it or you don't need it, but you're only cheating yourself out of this. And your spirit guides are telling you it is okay to want. What wants you back. I mean, what you want wants you back. So, what else, Spirit? Can you tell me more about the Seven of Swords? Looking back. Don't look back. I'm hearing take the money and run. Oh, take the money and run. Thank you. Oh, is this all going to be upside down? No, because the Four of Swords is up right at the bottom of the deck. So overall energy is being at peace with where you are. And then the Queen of Swords came out reversed. So it's you need to speak nice to yourself. You know, sometimes the Queen of Swords reverse can be harsh. She has that sword of truth and she is blunt. Or maybe this is also, again, being deceptive. A deceptive energy of, because swords are communication and truth, but if it's inverted, yeah, let's see. Can I have more information about this Queen of Swords, please? Thank you. Eight of Swords, that's what kept you stuck. You weren't speaking your truth. You were lying to yourself. Temperance, trying to keep the peace by lying to yourself. Lying to yourself about what you really wanted, what you really needed, what you really love. Thank you. The World. Oof. In reverse, though. And then Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So yeah, it's you were keeping yourself stuck in this cycle of pretending that everything was okay when it really wasn't. You weren't happy because you felt stuck, and you felt stuck because Seven of Swords reverse, you were trying to do what you thought you needed to do. You were lying to yourself. You weren't trusting your intuition. You were letting the mental chatter consume you in a way. Distract you. Distract you is the word I'm getting. Your world went upside down. World upside down. See, I feel like something's about to change, though. Give me more on the world. Judgment. Yeah. Judgment, the Hangman in reverse. What's not being seen? Two of Swords, that indecisiveness. You have to trust your intuition. Spirit is giving you a wake-up call, and still you are stuck in this hangman mode, not making a decision. Why are we not making a decision here? What do we need to do to make a decision here? Thank you. Four of Cups, and it came in sideways. Maybe it's time to accept the help that's coming in, or ignore the help that's coming in. Interesting. The Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You're avoiding a tower moment. Strength. Focusing on your willpower. King of Cups reversed. But emotional instability. Let's get a little bit more. Of course, these are all upside down. Three of Swords reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You have to heal this heartbreak, this trauma. Otherwise, you're going to keep going round and round and round and round on this Wheel of Fortune and not believing love when it comes in, because you say, oh, I don't want it, I don't need it, because you've been hurt before in the past. So you ignore a beautiful cup of love when it enters your life. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and it's reversed. You don't want to go back to the past, even though it looks beautiful and amazing, because look at all these children and flowers and fertility, and it's just beautiful. And yet you're afraid to repeat the past, so you'd rather not allow love to enter your life at all in fear of repeating the past. But that's a part of loving. To love is to risk being hurt. If you're not risking anything, is it really worth anything? Be fearless and bold, Badger Spirit reminds us. Nothing is wasted. Even if it doesn't come out the way you wanted, you still learn something from it. You still become wise, like Athena in war. Oh, that's a lot. Let's not take all of those. Okay. What is the advice here? Thank you. Ooh. Queen of Wands. Be bold. Be bold and fearless. Go after what you want. Be expressive and creative. And then we have the Four of Wands at the bottom. I love that. Build. Celebrate. Create. Just be fiery and expressive and share your authentic self. That is how you'll call in, instead of trying to be deceptive to yourself and others and pretend that you're somebody that you're not. No, things will change. Look at that Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's an opportunity to reignite your authentic self. We have the Lovers and the Star. So, but the Lovers is reversed. You have to make a choice to heal and bring balance to the situation. And that is the opportunity. Five of Cups has just popped out too. It's turning around and seeing these two cups that are still standing regardless of what was lost. You still have an opportunity to work something out. What is this Lover's reverse here, Spirit? Can you clarify the Lover's reverse, please? It's a choice you're not making. You have to make a choice. You can't just keep being stuck in limbo. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Something is done and over with. You have the Empress and the Knight of Wands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, what I'm getting is you have a choice, right? And the choice is to either lean into your Empress mode and be nurturing and attract and be magnetic and stand on your morals and your femininity, your receptiveness, or you could be the Knight of Wands. That gives me player energy. Are you gonna be, whoo? One of these has got to go, and I think we know which one. Yes, we were talking about the Queen of Wands and having to be bold and fiery, but the Empress is all of the queens in one. It is the third card in the major arcana. 3, the Holy Trinity. She embodies all of that. That is the energy that we want to be, to receive what it is. It's pleasure and nourishment. We attract everything we need. We don't have to rush around and create it. She is her own creator, in a way, not in a like God way, but like she is able to give birth. She is able to give birth. The Knight of Wands rushes and creates and goes forward head first without thinking and just goes towards things that ignite their passions. They go for it. The Empress, she doesn't even have to do anything because she knows it's coming to her. I choose to be in this Empress energy, and I hope you do too. I hope you also let go of this Knight of Wands energy, the energy that is swayed by temptation so easily. Oh, that makes my head hurt. So, thank you. I was going to say, what does this Empress energy look like if we embody it? Amazing. 10 of Cups, ultimate fulfillment. Are you kidding me? You are not kidding me, because that makes sense. And then look at the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yes. This is how you find love, baby girl. You have to let go of this player energy. You can't just be tempted by every person who takes interest in you. You can't be tempted by every person you find attractive. You have to choose to be in this 2 of Cups energy. Wow, it's already been 30 minutes. Okay, so what does it look like to be in this Knight of Wands energy? Which I feel like, look, it flipped the High Priestess reversed. Secrets, shadows, lying to yourself. Temperance again at the bottom of the deck. Needing to work to balance these energies out, like the fire in you and then the emotions, like trying to find an equilibrium, because yeah, 10 of Wands, it's a burden. 5 of Swords, winning at all costs. It's like not self-righteousness, it's maybe self-fulfilling. It's like using others for your own gains versus attracting all of your wishes and desires to you. Or maybe it's asking us to balance these 2 energies within us, to know when to embody that Empress energy and attract ultimate fulfillment, and to know when to be bold and chase after our passions. It's like, this is what we have to do for love, and then this is what we have to do for work. It's feminine and masculine energies here, but within yourself, bringing the fire and the water. Oh my gosh, I cannot make this up. She literally has water here and fire over there, bringing these 2 energies and allowing them to merge like the lovers in this deck. And yet the masculine is still holding up the feminine higher. He supports her. Okay, so this Knight of Wands energy is only meant to support the Empress energy, but the Empress energy is supposed to be on top. Of course, the High Priestess is the second major arcanica. That's interesting. Lots of majors here. There's a lot of messages in here, so I think we are going to close it out. I feel like I should close it out with one more angel answer for whatever reason. Any last messages that can help us during this new moon in Taurus energy? Excuse me. Oh. Wait. Yeah, so we're not supposed to rush in. We're supposed to wait like the Empress, you know? Wait and see. And then compromise. That gives me temperance vibes. I mean, look at, you have to know when to wait and know when to move forward. What else, Spirit? I'll pull 2 more. That is, you know, it's funny because I say, oh, that's pretty crazy, but it's not. Like, Spirit speaks through us in so many different ways. Yes, there's a yes. Yes, we do. Oh my goodness. And again, holding like this fireball and then the moon on the other side. It's balancing those inner. Look at that. Don't stop. Yes, don't stop. Get it. I will. Don't stop. Get it. Go and do it. Go and do it. Do it. Do it. Peaceful resolution. Yes. So all of this gunk that has happened. Look at that within the next few months. So yeah, it might be, a slow and steady race, but it's not a race. You're allowing things to come to you. So you're willing to wait for what you really want, right? Or are you going to keep lying to yourself and saying you don't want it? Focus on the seeds that you are planting and tend to them religiously, tend to them consistently, and watch how your life will change within the next few months. I love you. Happy full moon in Taurus. I'll see you soon. Bye.